Okay, hi, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. How are you?
I am good. Okay, my name is Navdeep Singh. I am going to take your test for the speaking module.
All right.
What's your full name?
My name is Ashlin Verma. You may call me Ashlin.
Ashlin, where are you from?
I'm from a small town, Mukerian, which is in Punjab.
Do you work or study?
I work. I'm a teacher by profession.
Okay, let's talk about spirituality and religion.
Okay.
Do you consider yourself a spiritual person?
Might say that I'm in a journey of being spiritual. For me, spirituality is when you're connected with yourself. You are self-aware about yourself. So I'm in the process and in the journey of that.
What role does religion or spirituality plays in your life?
It plays an important role, I would say. Spirituality allows me to be self-aware, allows me to enjoy the self-company of myself, whereas the religion gives me an opportunity to bond with the community and allows me to enjoy the social changes and activities.
Have you ever visited a place of worship?
Yes, I do oftenly visit it. My wife, she's quite religious, right? She worships Lord Hanuman. So on every Tuesday, we do visit the temple.
How was your experience?
It's great. I enjoy that. There are a lot of people. Well, on Tuesday in temples. So it's great to watch them and see their, I would say, worship and their dedication.
Do you think spirituality is becoming more important for people nowadays? Why do you think that is?
Well, what I consider is that the today's era is quite hectic, right? People are busy with their work. There are many stressful activities. So in such kind of era, spirituality becomes really crucial if you want to have that inner peace and really enjoy your life.
How does your family practice religion or spirituality?
My family is not very religious, I would say that. They are not very much involved in the religious activities, but they do practice spirituality. They meditate. Every Sunday, we all family sit for a meditation activity where we all sit together and sometimes we chant, sometimes we don't, sometimes we just simply enjoy the company of each other.
In your opinion, what is the difference between being spiritual and being religious?
These are two, I would say, distant poles from each other. Generally, people confuse these two of being spiritual and being religious, but these are two different things. As I told you earlier, spiritual is more of your inner journey and religion is more of an outer journey for me. This is like the simplest I can put in front of you.
Do you think it's important to follow religious traditions?
Well, if you want to work with the society and we want to be compatible with the society, then it's really important, I would say that. I'm going to give you an example. If you live in India, right, and if you do not participate in religious activity, people are not going to like you, to be honest, right? So if you want to be a part of the society, part of the community, and you want to live in a compatible way, then it's really important, otherwise it's not.
Have you ever practiced in any religious or spiritual festival recently?
Participated, you mean? Can you please repeat the question?
Have you ever participated in any religious or spiritual festivals recently?
Yes, currently the festive season is going on, right? Just recently there was the Shara and before that there was Ganesh Chaturdashi. So me and my family, right, we participated in Ganesh Chaturdashi, and which we worship Lord Ganesha. We kept that idol one day for at home, and thereafter we what we call is the word is Visarjan in Hindi. So we did that, in which we basically put the idol in the river and say goodbye.
Okay, actually now we are moving forward for the part 2, that is cue card.
Okay.
You have 1 minute for your preparation and you have to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. The question for the cue card is, describe a spiritual or religious event you have attended.
All right.
If you want to make some notes, you have paper and a pen here.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Ashley, your 1 minute is up. Please start speaking.
Okay, India is full of such religious events and activities, and I do participate in a lot of religious and spiritual events. But today, I'm going to talk about one religious event that I recently participated in, and that was the Shara. It was on 12th October 2024, right? And the Shara is a big festival in India, and it's quite religious as well. It has a religious connection. It's the celebration of the victory of good over the evil. And the story behind it is that the Lord Rama, right, came back home, not just came back home, he killed the demon king Ravana on this day, right? And this indicated the victory of good over the evil. Now let me tell you a little bit more about the event that it took place in Mukerian. Generally what happened is a big, I would say, the statues of Ravana are built and they are then put on fire, indicating the, I would say, the killing of the evil, right? So it was a big festival. There were many shops, right? There were street vendors out there. There were many stalls of food. There were traditional foods like jalebi, and then there were like modern and like Western food like pizzas and momos, right? We ate that. A lot of eating was there. We did a lot of shopping. I do remember that I spent almost like 4,000 on this weekend. Like I was with my wife, with my nieces, my sister-in-law was with me, and my other family members were there. And they all were purchasing, right? Of course, I have my own kid, a 1-year-old, so we bought toys for him, right? He was really happy. So I went multiple times to the fair, like the fair that was where it was established. It was near to my house, so we did multiple rounds over there. It was great in overall sense, and I really enjoyed this. I really relished this festival as well, but it was a bit tiring too, because of the sun. There was a lot of heat, the weather was very hot, so it was like kind of a little bit exhausting as well when you have to pick up your 1-year-old kid and you have multiple kids tingling around you, so it becomes a little bit tiring at the end. But overall it was a great experience. I did get some time to enjoy of my own. I bought a PS2 on rent and I played video games in my free time on that day because I have a holiday, right, off from work. So overall it was a great experience, and I would say that's all.
Okay, Ashley, I'm going to ask some follow-up questions regarding your Q card.
All right.
Do you think you will attend a similar event again in the future?
Of course. I would say one of my favorite festivals is the Shara, and I really enjoy like this festival from my very childhood. So, and I guess in the future as well, I will keep enjoying it.
Okay, Ashley, now we are discussing about religion and society.
Okay.
How do religious practices influence culture in your country?
Can you please repeat the question once?
How do religious practices influence culture in your country?
Like currently the situation is a little sensitive in India. Like people are slowly becoming discriminated. Like they are developing a discrimination among themselves, right? In the name of religion. Religion, for me, it's not meant to harm any sort of people or this, but it's damaging the culture now. Like people are molding or taking religion as a shield and molding the culture, right? So I don't think so that's good.
Do you think religion still plays a significant role in modern society?
Well, for some people it does, right? In India it does. If I talk from just India's perspective, I would say yes. Religion definitely has an important role in the modern world. But for the places like China, right? I don't think so. There is like for them religion matters that much. For them the technology is their new religion.
How has the globalization affected religious and spiritual practices across the world?
Globalization, I would say, had a negative impact on such kind of things because people are forcing one's religions upon others. This is what I can see, right? There are a lot of conversions going on in Punjab. Like people are converting into Christians. That's fine. That's not incorrect, but that's an imposing, That's not people's choice that they are taking of their own, but there's imposing going on. There are large scale of camps are going on around all everywhere. It's not just about Christianity, it's about converting into one religion into another, right? And I don't see the sense. Like at the end, all religions say convey the same message. So even if you're connected with Hinduism or if you're connected with Buddhism, the fundamental goal is the same, if you realize that.
Why do you think some people choose not to follow any religion?
I would say that those are some wise people out there, right? Because they have learned that a religion is now a bit outdated. They need some changes as per the society is developing, right? The religion that we study still was written thousands of years ago, right? And it was, again, as I told earlier, religion is a journey of outwards. It tells you how to live in the community. But the community has changed itself. So the religion got to have some amendments in it. And the point is, people are not doing that and they are blindly following that and they are facing problem afterwards.
Okay, actually, let's talk about spirituality and personal growth.
Okay.
Do you think spirituality is necessary for personal well-being?
There's no doubt in that. Nothing. Spirituality is the only factor now which is important to lead a healthy life, healthy mental life, I will say. If you want to be mentally fit in today's world, you need to have some sense of spirituality, or you need to be practicing some sort of spirituality. It can be a 5-minute deep breathing, right? To just calm yourself down and not to be anxious anymore, right? Like I'm going to give you my example, right? What happens with me? I wake up in the morning, I go to work, I go back home, eat my food, go back to work again, and this is how my day ends afterwards. Where is the time for me? So for that 5-minute deep breathe really allows me to connect with myself, reflect upon my thoughts and ideas, right?
In what ways can spirituality help people overcome challenges?
Spirituality is going to give you a self-reflection of your actions, right? That self-reflection is ultimately going to put some wisdom in you, and you are really going to consider whether whatever you're doing worth it or not. And in this sense, I would say spirituality is going to help you.
How does meditation or prayer contribute to someone's mental health?
It allows you to practice gratitude. In simple words, I would say that people have stopped becoming thankful to the nature, to the other people. So when you meditate or when you pray, it allows you to practice gratitude, allowing you to understand that it's not just about yourself, but it has a bigger goal and a bigger aim in life.
Do you think spiritual belief can change over time?
Indeed, my beliefs changed over time, right? I was the one who thought that the spirituality is just a gimmick. You don't really need it, and that's okay. If you're young, you don't need that, right? Because for you at that time is something else. But as you grow, as you mature, as you have experiences in life, right, you ultimately realize it holds some value in your life. It's not your whole life. I want to stress upon this. It's not your whole life, but it's a part of your life.
Okay, actually, that's the end of your speaking module. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Haji sir, how was it?
I'm okay. I'm on my